I'm trying to become a Grandmaster in Oldschool Runescape, but with a twist. I'm a group Ironman, and I don't have any megarares, neither does anyone in my group. That's right, no Shadow, no Tevo, and no Scythe. Some of the methods that I'm going to have to employ to take on some of the toughest combat achievements that this game has to throw at you are going to be interesting. So, grab a snack, come along for the ride, and let's hope I make it. As mentioned at the end of last video, this video is entirely going to be focused on Phosanis and the Nightmare. So to start us off, I'm going to be going for the Phosani's Grandmaster time. The SRA is very good here when it hits. It's very hit or miss though, pun intended. And not having a shadow here is brutal. The pillars take forever. I think the fastest I can do is 4-shot a pillar, but I rarely ever do that. So yeah, let's see if I can get this one. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. That feels so good. Holy shit. I was literally just typing to exist that might be a brick wall for me. Holy shit. Oh my god. Alright. Well, that was one of the most difficult Grandmaster Combat Achievements I've done so far. The no Inquisitors, the no Scythe, the no Shadow. Oh my god. I only beat it by 7 seconds as well. I went nuclear. Oh my god. Oof. On to the next one. And the next one that I went for was the Can't Wake Up, which is the 5 Phosani KC without leaving. So, more or less, you just have to play perfectly and hope that you can outlast Phosanis. You know, if you play perfectly, you don't take any damage. I'm not a perfect player, heads up, as you'll see. So, yeah, this one was challenging, but it was actually quite enjoyable. So, let's have a watch. I also sped this up by 50 times speed because, as you can imagine, 5 Phosani skills takes quite a while. So enjoy me dying right here, and then I'll get into the 5 kills.
All my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Following my success at Phosani's Nightmare, I rounded up a group of 5 gamers and we headed off to regular Nightmare to attempt to get the 5-man speed time. This was a little more difficult than we originally anticipated. We thought we could just brute force it with the gear that most people had, but we ended up actually having to loan out some Inquisitor to help with the scythes because obviously I don't have one, and that was able to push us across the finish line. But it was a very interesting fight, and there's a surprise at the end. So yeah,
I've got a premonition, I'm dreaming you and I. All my darkest fears are coming outside. We got a billion races, we got this melody, and you can trust me, baby. We got everything. Come whenever you feel someone, and when you need to cry, I'll be by your side. Call me whenever you need someone, baby. And when you need to escape from 1,000 fires, I'm gonna kiss you wherever you are, and I'm gonna miss jungle of love. We're running in the jungle of love. Listen to my conditions, I got you on my mind. You were stuck in my head and I don't know why. We got a billion races, we got this melody, and you can trust me, baby. We got everything. Call me whenever you feel alone, babe. And when you need to cry, I'll be by your side. Call me whenever you need someone, babe. And when you need to escape from 1,000 fires, I'm gonna kiss you wherever you are, and I'm gonna miss you, I will never lie. Call me whenever you need someone, babe. We're running in the jungle of love.
Oh no. I got his pillar.
Jungle of love. We're running in the jungle of love.
No. Following
We
our
did get it.
success here,
Yeah.
we went back to Phosani's, cleaned up the KC task, which is just 25 KC there. We headed off to the infamous Nightmare solo time. Now, if you have not attempted this one, good luck. It's quite difficult. I imagine even with a scythe, it is not an easy combat achievement to get. You need a decent bit of gear and a decent bit of skill. So this one took me, I want to say like 8 or 10 tries. And if you've ever soloed Nightmare, the fight is just a drain because it is so incredibly long. Each run is 20 minutes or so long when you don't get the time, and holy crap, it just takes a while. But we persevered, we got it, and yeah, enjoy the fight sped up by 8 times. big roadblocks, especially the 5-man time, getting 5 gamers together to go for that time, rip exist. That's not easy. So thank you to all those guys that showed up and were willing to help out. And it was a blast. I didn't have footage, though the footage I had corrupted for the no prayer one. So we did that in a team, and yeah, unfortunately the footage corrupted on that. But we just full tanked with Justy and Echo Boots and the works, and it's a brew chugging simulator. If you want footage of that, just turn on a stream of necks. It's about as thrilling. But anyways, in the next video, I don't really know what we're going to take on. I really would like to complete the TOBs. Those are kind of hanging over as some of the last team tasks along with TOA. And then it's a lot of solo tasks left, which is what I'm hoping for. So yeah, maybe in the next video we'll take on some TOB or some TOA. See you then. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one.